Arms aching, backs breaking, legs aching, neck. And this whole ruddy ship is a huge creaking wreck. Some 10,000 miles with this thorn in our side. Though the wind's steady strong with no clouds in the skies. The ropes creaking, ships leaking, sails are on fire. And this whole bloody ship could go up like fire. We've got smiles on our faces, but we've seen this before. No telling just now what we have in store. The backstabbing, loot nabbing, plans behind doors, running low on the rum and depleting our stores. Can't tell who's on the side and who's ready to flip. When we hit the next port, the whole crew could jump ship. With the moose flaring, crews glaring, cutthroats the lot. With the paranoid captain always smelling a plot. We've worked hard on this journey, but there's no land in sight. And before it's all ended, there could be a fight. Arms aching, backs breaking, legs aching, neck. And this whole ruddy ship is a huge creaking wreck. We've gone 10,000 miles with this thorn in our sides. Though the wind's steady strong with no clouds in the skies. The ropes creaking, ships leaking, sails are on fire. And this whole bloody ship could go up like a fire. We've got smiles on our faces, but we've seen this before. No telling just now what we have in store.
I set upon the sea to search for phantom sails from tales my mum told me. A ghostly galleon filled with gold, she sails alone. No crew, no captain sighting can contain the one, the sailors lit of the shadow. Sun and horizon met, I weighed the anchor, hoisted sails, my course was set. My cutthroat crew conspiring with the stars, our guide. They point the way through perils fraught and lead us to the one they call the shadow. None can tame the one the sailors call the shadow. Lean left, hard right, pull tightly to her helm, she'll try to drown you just for spite. Heave ho, till first light, she'll give a fight to all who try to claim the shadow. None can tame the one the sailors call the shadow. A mighty tempest grew, the banshee cried, turned back, but our resolve was true. We pointed bow ahead and shouted, we'll break through. The jaws of hell can't hold us back, there's nothing that can keep us from the shadow. The winds blew stronger still, the ocean raged against us, tried to break our will. The sirens in the water thirsty for the kill. Our vessel reeling to and fro to bear us to the one they call the shadow. None can keep us from the one they call the shadow. Lean left, hard right, hold tightly to her helm, she'll try to drown you just for spite. Heave ho, till first light, she'll give a fight to all who try to claim the shadow. None can tame the one the sailors call the shadow. A thunder split the sky, the lightning drew a shape beyond the tempest eye. A chill ran through me spine as legend came alive. Abast I cried, all hands, as we prepare to take the one they call the shadow. As we approached her shell, the skies went silent, seas went calm as if if by spell. No signs of fight or flight were in her. All was well until I tried to take her helm. Her rigging came alive, she hung my crew before me eyes. She stole my sight and cursed me captain of the shadow. She took my eyes and cursed me captain of the shadow. Lead left, hard right, steer clear of her, I fear she'll eat your soul, she'll take your life. Heave ho, till burst the light, she'll claim the souls of those who try to tame the shadow. None can tame the one the sailors call the shadow. None can tame the one the sailors call the shadow.
The sky was gray and cloudy and the wind was from the west, when we spied a battered frigate with her tattered sail full dressed. They signaled they had letters home, they asked if we could take. They dropped them in a barrel, they left bobbing in their wake. We reefed the sails and slowed the ship to fish the barrel out. The old ship sailed to the distance, then we saw her come about. The captain watched through his spyglass when we heard him catch his breath, and we saw the storm a brewing had become a wall of death.
Turn the ship around, me boys, turn around and run. That storm, it wants a battle, and it's sure that we're outgunned. What of the ship that's out there, do we leave her to the gale? She's called the Flying Dutchman, and it's rage that fills her sails.
The thunder growled like demons and the lightning stabbed the waves, and the Dutchman, she leapt towards us riding fury from the grave. Our captain, he stayed at the wheel, the crew, they manned the lines, and still that ship and storm were quickly closing in behind. Our ship would crest a giant wave and crash to the trough below, and the crew held on to what they could, they were damned if they let go. The rain and sea and storm winds crashed against our ship with wrath, and from the deck of that cursed ship we could hear them laugh.
Turn the ship around, me boys, turn around and run. That storm, it wants a battle, and it's sure that we're outgunned. That ghostly ship is hunting us, it's bringing on the gale. She's called the Flying Dutchman, and it's rage that fills
Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome on in. Me, Captain Drexy Daggerhead, with another fun stream planned for today. We're gonna be playing a new game, well, kind of new. I've had this game on my backlog for a little bit. For a while now, I've been wanting to play it. It's World of Horror. Well, let me just go ahead. What am I doing? This. There we go. World of Horror. I've been wanting to play this for a while. I've been seeing snippets of it. I haven't seen too much. If you remember when I finished Spyro last week, I played a little bit of this stuff, fell in the last bit of the stream. Thank you for headpats! And just wanted to get a little taste for it. And after that, like, now I want to play more of it. I want to see what the whole game is all about. Because I played the tutorial like 3 times, and now I just want to see how the game is itself. And yeah, no, that's pretty much it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So 2-bit has more details. Let's randomize it some more. Alright, that one kind of hurts the eyes. That one's less hurting on the eyes. That one very hurts the eyes. Let me go back. 2 pink. Very green. Okay. High contrast, though. Oh my. Very blue. Okay, very red. Randomize. No. Oh god, no. I'm being very picky. We'll do this one. Alright, so we did standard skeptic playthrough for you. You're going to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff for now. Quick play is true chaos. Instant character, old god background, and more. Customized playthrough. Alright. So we'll customize the playthrough. We've got everything. I can't unlock all playing. Okay. Other stuff. I can't do that. So we just got the more students. 4 skins for random student allies. Okay. Continue. And then we'll zip this a few times. Boom. I can't believe last time I thought there was like an actual puzzle I needed to solve there. Red figures can be seen. Blah 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 blah. Old gods, middle silver spoon beings. All right. Let's see. Who was I looking at? I think I was looking at Aiko. Yeah, and it starts with combat speed bonus. Why does she have this over her face, though? Knowledge minus strength, dexterity. Yeah, swimming team captain. Okay, I like her. 50 streak. We got a 55 stream streak, and then we got a 50 stream streak. Alright, true believer, harbinger of doom. Skeptic seems like easy. Initiate. Cultist seems like the standard one. Let's go. Classic mode. Old gods are awakening. Your only chance of survival is solving 5 different mysteries. The end of the world is at hand. I can't click on nothing else. Oh, play classic mode for now? Okay. Somewhere a group of people gathers, trying to awaken their master. Atarasu, the spider god, Itotu, the devouring fire, Atyolas's towering eye, Goizo, the thing forsaken by God. Oh. It's just like a mirror. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. The glimpses behind your reflections are just the beginning of a real nightmare. Mirror horror. Resting increases doom penalty. Mad God favors astronomers and magicians, granting them its gift of power that unknowingly brings Athiosol's bloated body closer and closer to Earth. Cosmic gift. Casting spells costing reason increases doom instead. Okay. The devouring fire. The supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue, has been recently discovered and is currently waiting in the Museum of for its long-awaited premiere. Entropy, both your damage and your enemies, is increased. Oh, I think Gio was telling me about that one. Spiders. The terrible spider god Kathakatarasu is once again awakening from its slumber, blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger. It has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. The eternal web. You can't run from combat. That sounds easy to deal with. Just don't be a bitch. Ooh, excuse me. Atarasu is once again awaking from its slumber, blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger. It has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. Old Gods rule, you can't escape from combat encounters. Backstory, World of Horror, character exclusive perk cards only. Welcome to the World of Horror. Work messages will appear here. Oh, hi! Welcome and thank you for trying World of Horror, inspired adventure games of the 80s. The visual overload may initially be a little disorienting. In this short tutorial, I'll do my best to explain various elements and prepare you to fight the horrible old gods. Powell, creator of game. That's the main game screen. Here you'll interact with your surroundings, solve mysteries, and fight enemies. All performed actions will be added to the log here. That's you on the right. World of Horror has RPG elements and your attributes. And your attributes are described by 6 basic stats. Move your cursor over them to learn more. Strength. That's your stamina. It represents your physical health. Once it reaches 0, your character dies. Strength. Stats are used to determine the outcome of events and the speed of certain combat actions. Dexterity. Stats are used to determine the outcome of events and the speed of certain combat actions. That's the same thing. Perception. Stats are used to determine the outcome of events and the speed of certain combat actions. Stats are used to determine the outcome of events and the speed of certain combat actions. Charisma. Used to determine events. Funds. Money! Okay, so it doesn't really tell me, like, what knowledge, perception, dexterity, and charisma do. But alright then. That's your inventory. You can keep up to 4 items to inspect, use, or equip anything you pick up. Select the item in question from this area. There are 3 equipment slots. Equipped items do not count towards the 4 items limit. A, weapon used in combat. B and C, trinkets and armor. As you progress with your playthrough, more helpful tips will appear. Would you like to turn the combat tutorial on? It will start during your first enemy encounter. Yo, I got it figured out. Let's check out the lighthouse. The Anonymous Lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Those stats are fairly self-explanatory as they directly increase the effectiveness of items. Okay. Multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. Alright, never mind. Going home. Check your mailbox. It's empty. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You're not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. Choose an action. Change clothes. That's a nice movie poster. Looking good. found some money. Well, I don't have any clothes, I guess, to choose. Oh. Gym clothes. Sokolon. Shuck Holland. Teacher's pet. No. This one's rad. I like this one. Nice. Take a bath, watch TV, take a peek through a peephole, access your storage, complete at least one mystery, go back to the town screen, just check through the people. Oh, hey bud. Can I do it again? Oh, now there's someone in the, someone standing in the shadow, watching your door. Cool. Does this progress time? What's that? I guess I wanted you to do this. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want, but beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence your yet unsolved mysteries. Alright. Rotten report of rancid ramen. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. Chilling chronicle of a crimson cape. Sorrowful saga of the moonlight sailors. Let's start with the rotten ramen. Rotten report of a rancid ramen. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You're determined to discover what makes the ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of the gods themselves? Watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about their newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. Okay. Can't investigate my home. Stored items? Nothing. Can't rest. Costume to enter or regain stamina and reason. Okay. Talk to my neighbor. Knock on your friend's door and wait. Hey, I'm really busy today. Let's hang out some other time, okay? That's fine. Investigating the fire escape. Oh, a woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads to the dark apartment. Alright, I'm gonna calm her down. Charisma check success. The woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You feel like you prevented something awful. +4 reason. Nice. Okay. Decided forest mansion. Okay. I guess downtown. Shop for items. Oh, guy! +1 reason adds a new status. Flashlight. Backpack. 2 additional inventory slots. Accessory. How much funds do I have? Like $5. Deals 8 damage. Trinket usable. Food and blessed. Well, I still wanted to get like a knife. Oh, okay. Got a steak knife. Weird red stains. There we go. I still don't know if there's like a time progression. I'll take compass. Equip that. You can see the restaurant through the staircase window, and you watch the door for hours, but you didn't see any cooks enter or leave. Boop the snoot. The only metro line in your town connects the university to the science complex. You take a ride to gain some time, but you've got a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? Good to decide to walk. Plus 1% doom. Alright, I can boop this new. Ah! Love that. I guess downtown? New achievement, nice. Doom increases with each investigation. Oh, okay. Where can I track that? Oh, 20%. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone or something tore out his throat. Steal his gun. Check his wounds for clues. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carving a cult symbol with something sharp. Try to remember the shape and escape before anyone arrives. Okay. Costs doom to enter. Okay. Let me investigate some more. Starting to take a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? Let's buy a coffee. I don't have money. Let's take a nap. The world may be falling apart, but you really need that. Plus 1 stamina, plus 1 reason. Gossip. Heals injuries. Let's investigate the beach. Suddenly air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Strength check failure. Blizzard chills you to bone as it disappears as quickly as it began. Minus 2 stamina. Lame! While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected to the current mystery? It's camera. Knowledge check failure. You can't tell what the strange symbols mean. Wandering aimlessly in the forest will take some time before you pick up the trail again. Bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company fortunately specializes in cases like yours and will gladly help you get back on track, after all. Takes a step closer and you could swear there's a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. The man smiles, handing you an envelope. You feel like you've made a huge mistake. Investigate apartments again? Ugh. Alright. I see these circles show up and like I feel like I need to check them. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street. You could have sworn there was a crowd just a moment ago. You better hurry out of here. Stop right there! You hear a voice coming from behind you. You won't destroy my life's work. An obsessed man? Ugh. Alright, so I remember doing this. Prepare your attack. Do that, and then we're gonna do a strong attack. We're gonna do... Let's just fucking hit him. Obsessed man kicks you. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. And then bap, bap, bap. Throw in some random attacks. Got him! Get stabbed, motherfucker. Did that do anything for me? It's finally your turn to order. one ramen case. Did I do it? Did I win? Investigating shop. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of the house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for unwanted followers. What could it mean? Let's follow him. The door is locked, but you think you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. Nothing happens. Red Bull is pushed in your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. You wonder what kind of animal that spider caught in its web. You scare away the annoyed predator and rip it open the cocoon to reveal a human finger. -2 reason, but +1 item! Nice ring! Fancy. Oh, that got rid of my compass, though. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out, all without tasting the weird dish. Oh, investigate the lab! Pulling up some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. With handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Just a vial of ramen soup. A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale, and in a shaky hand, she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in and bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they did discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, the police and government officials are looking over where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and aimless, confused customers. Old God stirs. Click here to reveal its effects. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Fetid fumes. Your rest action is less effective. I can level up now. Advance to the next experience level. Choose one perk and one stat upgrade. Art knowledge, outdoorsman, leadership. Oh, and one stat upgrade. Art knowledge. +1 perception, you got an eye for art and details. +1 luck. +1 charisma. Let's go with perception. So those blacked out lines on the investigation are alternate routes that you can unlock, usually by doing the optional objectives. What optional objectives? We're gonna make our dexterity even better. Wait, I got a key? Ah, I got one unlocked. So where it said to discard 2 items, that was the optional objective. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Take a bath. Shower will help you calm you down and do wonders for your sore muscles. What temperature do you set it to? Warm water, hot water, cold water. Empty bottle. Hot water. Alright, let's check the mysteries. So now we got Vicious Verses of Violent Vigil, Bloody Brief of Thinking Bulletin, Chilling Chronicle of the Crimson Cape. Let's try that one. Oh, ramen is tough early because of the discard requirement. So I chose exactly the one I shouldn't have done. Great. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. What was originally harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. The school principal has banned the game, but that's only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. Alright, gather gossip about the current week at school. Oh, okay, so... Costs doomed to enter, recruit allies, learn gossip. Observe, share a creepy story, ask to join you, latest gossip, forced to help you. Okay, so, observe. Michi is looking at the clouds, they look like heads, they look fine. Kohaku waves at you, they seem relaxed. Taru is taking their pen apart and putting it back together over and over, they seem relaxed. Latest gossip. Have you heard about this computer program that blah blah blah? Recently, the tap water in my entire neighborhood started tasting weird, almost like... It's been hard to get any sleep lately. Is that all they're saying? Well, ask to join. Sorry, I don't have time for games. I'll help you. Hell yeah! You were always such a kidder. Share a creepy story. Wait to doom. Access rooftop? Talk to the student. Should probably leave her alone. Alright then. Takahashi, you hear a chipper voice shout during a jog around the area. You turn your head to see another, one of your teammates in casual clothes, smiling, blissfully unaware of everything going on. What's up, Captain? Notice anything weird lately? Oh, she shakes her head, throwing up her hands and shrugs. What makes you ask? Something wrong? Don't have to worry about it too much. You part ways after that. Damn. See if I can't learn some more gossip. Sleep lately. Here's the top bottom of my neighborhood. Oh! Hold on. When Akamoto asks which paper you want, must refuse everything. I will help you. Hell yeah. I will help you. Give me a break. Heard some versions of the legend. Everyone agrees you can't take anything the man offers you, though. Oh. I did that! Reported to your principal who promises you'll take care of it. With your friends safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe records in the city's library make mention of Akamoto. Okay. He's got +1 charisma. +1 reason and stamina. +1 strength. Oh! They actually give me those stats! Okay, that's what they do. Nice. Oh, okay. Putting your hand in the hole was a bad idea. Seeing the big spider escape, you hope it wasn't poisonous. I got a bite. Hopefully it'll go away on its own. As long as they're alive? Oh, great. Heal injuries. You still have some time before you ask to the office. Finally asked the doctor's office. Now, how can I help you today? Emergency department's crowd. Additional actions available on the injured cards. There we go. Treatment. -1 funds. Let's see. Badly bruised. Oh. That sucks. The story of a vengeful samurai known for wearing a crimson red cape. Alright. You bump into one of your teammates in the game. Hey, Takahashi, she says, looking over you with her brows furrowed. Are you doing okay? You've been acting really weird lately, and you look super tired. You shouldn't burden her with everything that's going on, but... Let's be honest. Never mind, you read it as soon as you open your mouth. She looks at you like you're crazy. You pretend it was a joke and leave quickly. Great! I'm failing these. I hate to do this so early, though. I need to run to the bathroom, little goblin's room real quick. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm sorry. I will be right back, though. Just one moment. Bio break. Not bio ran, bio break. Yeah. Anyways.
We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done. Then we'll be sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below. We're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below. Our sailing ships for the hard and the quick. We roll our load and go. There's a living to be made, or there's hell to pay when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below. We're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below. There's a man on high with the devil in his eye and a golden hand, I'm told. It can hurt you, it can hold you, he can kick you or console you when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below. We're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below. Oh, sisters, you so wise and true, when it's my time to go, won't you lay me down under granum crowns, and I'll be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below. We're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold. Sisters below, below. We're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below. Today we sail on the solar rail, for there's much we just don't know. So farewell with a kiss, then it's fast for the mist, till we're all sleeping in the cold below.
My friends, I stand before you to tell the truth most dire. There lurks a traitor in our midst who hath invoked the captain's ire.
Okay, we're back. Oh my goodness. Alright. Hey, friends. We're here at it now. And snooze ads. Because I had to dip. For just a minute. But we're back. Oh, what the fuck? Alright! Yeah, the bathroom is done, but the horrors persist. No fucking kidding. Oh, one of the articles mentions a young doctor performed a life-saving surgery on a victim of brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. This comes jump scare if you leave too long. Great. Investigate. As part of the therapy, some patients took part in art classes. Some of their work fills you with dread. Minus 2 reason. Thank you. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all the records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has supposedly been found. Catch a glimpse of an art class. One disturbing painting draws your attention. Use your art knowledge to interpret the weirdest painting. Gasp in horror, but quickly recognize the dystopian surrealist style. You ask for the painting so you can sell it to an avid art collector. +1 funds! Hell yeah! Principal has ordered the school to be closed down for the investigation. Okay. Principal has ordered the school. Okay. You enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite of you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate. An icy feeling is settling into the pit of your stomach. Oh boy! I had a 90% chance and I failed?! Once you unwrapped it that you understand what it is. Shock you let fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. Oh my god. So how do I reduce doom? You break it in the window. Yeah, exactly. XCOM fucking levels. Spales. Break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Get over there. Doom is reduced when you solve the mystery. Okay. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Plus curse. Great! Someone is following you. Human enemies get more powerful. Attacks stack. This cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. I investigate the wrong place. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you aren't the only student here. A girl wearing a demon's mask starts giggling as she gets closer. Oh, great! Yeah, human enemies are stronger now. Cool. Ow. You defeated a young witch. Pick it up. Oh, box cutter. A broken box cutter. Perception. Same damage. Faster? Question mark? Anyways. There's no turning back now. You step on the last stall and close the door behind you. Investigate the cursed toilet. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. Basically have the best weapon for this character. Nice! You hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips on the tile. Squish. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. The door slowly opens. Prepare yourself. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me. His voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? I don't want anything from you. It's getting darker. The tall man in the red coat slowly takes their mask off as stall walls wither and rot and reality starts to crumble. Ugh. I'm gonna try the same strategy I did before. No, wait, no. Wait, it's bam, 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 bam. Something doesn't feel right. He's choking me. Can I, like, examine him? Is he a ghost? Because, like, I have this salt. Deals 8 damage to ghost type enemies. I would feel like he's a ghost. Yeah, I'll just keep doing my strategy. I'm taking some damage. Still badly bruised. That's fine. Woo! In his face, you see all your worst fears. Woo! Alright, let's go. When you wake up, you find yourself back in the toilet stall, thinking it was all a dream. You stand up, only to hear a crack from under your shoe. There lies a broken crimson mask. Akamanto might return one day, but now you know that the ancient horrors can be defeated. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape, ending A. Rewards for solving this mystery. Knowledge is key, plus 3 experience. Through investigation, plus 15 experience. There's still hope, minus 3% doom. Tireless, plus 1 reason. And stamina, time passes, plus 1 day. Oh, nice! Preparing for the worst, people are stocking up on everything, making it harder for you to find what you want. Great, things are expensive now. Find a small key. Take the key. There we go. Alright. Custom mysteries, clothes, take a bath. Voice was always so calm. That didn't really do anything for me. I don't say anything weird. Hi, Meat Stick! How's it going, bud? Oh, I've already taken a bath. Okay. Well, sometimes that redeem takes a minute to load, especially if it's the first time. Oh yeah, no, I'm quick on those. Get them the fuck out of here. Oh! I don't have VHS cassette. Oh. Oh. How long are Japanese phone numbers? Oh, there it goes. I can make it really cursed. Yeah, yeah. Alright, well. Anyways. I got enough to level up. Folklore studies, +1 knowledge. Leadership, +1 charisma. Running shoes, smaller doom penalty from running. Well, I can't even run from combat! I'm gonna go with leadership. And I guess up my reason? Or I can max out dex. It's going good? Going good? Just got back from the gym? Nice! Also doing good, trying to, you know, learn this game. Let's do sailors! Sorrowful saga of the Moonlight Sailors. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean, a dark writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away, a single lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to its catch. Now, more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile ooze in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon, the ocean will take them all. Alright, Gio, you have a good night, friend. I need to do another up snooze on my ads. Discard 2 item cards to complete this quest. Shelter items. Let's get something useless. I do have 4 funds. Addictive, yeah. Is there anything I can buy for 1 fund? No. Damn. And I just upped my doom for no reason. Let's go. While you walk through a crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Realize what's happening. Perception check success! They stole your wallet! You quickly grab their arm and they drop it before disappearing in the crowd. +5 XP. Let's go. Although you brave the stench for hours, you glean nothing besides the fact the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. Seeing the 2 chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past week. Search occult notes. Okay. Is that gonna make knowledge, or we'll call the police? Charisma check success! At the nearest Koban, you tell the officer about the gruesome discovery. The old policeman is grateful and gives you a small reward before disappearing inside to make a call. +2 funds. Nice. I'm gonna buy something. Random discounted item. Empty bottle can be used to store liquids. What about if I discard it? Find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for the big hunt. You quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. When you arrive at this fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare into the bright light. We're gonna fight the feeling. Charisma check failure. You don't have the strength to move a finger. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. If you're shocked, you can't feel the ground under your feet. -1 reason. Lost in time and space, you drift into nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. The temperature abruptly drops and you shudder in the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. Toward the pyramid. Strength check success! The frozen guard corpses standing on eternal guard duty finds you worthy. Usurper King kindly decides to share his forbidden knowledge with you. +30 XP, -3 reason. That encounter was the final straw. Your mind had snapped and you've been locked up in an asylum. It would be comforting to accept the fact you were insane, that no old god is awakening to devour humanity. The drugs haven't made these horrors disappear. You've perished. Cause of death, reason lost. Level 3, difficulty level cultist stick. Nice compass. Alright. The enemies unlock 5 new achievements. Alright, so I guess I just died. RIP! Well, I'm starting to get a better idea for this game. So let's try again. Oh god, that's very white. That's less white. That's very yellow. That's blue. Very pink. We'll go with this one. Alright. Alright, I like this girl. Strength starts with a random ally. Perception, my dexterity starts with camera. You know, I like Takahashi. Okay. We gotta get our outfit back. Hell yeah. Now, are these gonna be different mysteries? Tragic Tale of Thaumaturgy, Far Out Fable of the Fear Festival, Sorrowful Saga of the Moonless Sailors, Curious Case of the Contagious Coma, Bizarre Brute of the Blood-Curdling Botanist. Well, we gotta finish this one. Okay, I can just discard 2 items. Can't investigate your home. Start your investigation of hearing overhear rumors. Some rumors at the fish market. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some of them also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't quite shake off the feeling they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. Hiding something. You can't help but wonder what lies around behind the masks that conceal the faces of the people around you. Are these even the people they claim to be, or are they just masquerading as something they're not, hiding their true identities behind the masks that they wear? Great! Starting off to -2 reason. Let's go shopping. Excellent! Fucking great start! You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something. Buy for coffee. In between theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor that an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for recent horrific events? -1 funds, +7 XP. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a step closer. Touch it! When your fingers touch the stone, the symbols disappear. That's a good thing, right? Fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. You feel watched. You retreat from the room. Investigating beach. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. Thanks! Just fuck my reason, I guess. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies as he caresses his catch. The beating movements of his arms disturb you. Can I get anything for $1? No. The waves lazily wash upon the shore. You take a deep breath. The fresh sea air clears your head. +1 reason. Fantastic. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. The ocean is hungry. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? Maybe I get the knife if I just let them do it. Maybe we'll calm the ocean. -1 reason. -2% doom. Race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. Full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. A possessed fisherman's boat fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across the dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. Hypnotized, you watch as they bob their way out of the harbor. Their lanterns move farther and farther away, and you hear the odd chanting slowly fade in the wind. You stand in the cold until the final boat is out of sight, and it's pitch black again. There's nothing to do now. You head home, the weird chant still in your head. No one spoke of the fishermen after they sailed off. Grieving mothers would not let their children anywhere near the cursed beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out of the waves. Ending B. New events available. Not closer to experience. There's still hope. Tireless. Time passes. What? I'd sworn it was Monday, not Tuesday, right? +5% doom. Thanks, game. Extra reason. Oh, I don't have enough XP. I didn't level up this time. I can put things here. I got an empty bottle. charge here? Alright, what's next? I don't like the idea of a contagious coma. That sounds like fun. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patients only end up falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people, and how did this strange illness start? Investigate village location twice to complete this quest. Well, that's easy. Let's do it! This trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it could be an important place to investigate. Strength check failure! God damn it. Check news reports about the disease. You stay in the middle of the field, frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of our planet. You're seeing the familiar figure looking back at you. You just can't but wonder if it's world that's just an illusion. Look on! You and the figure get closer to the portal, ready to swap places. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you toward the light. Parasitic star is looming over the dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? Inside a decaying nave, you find a keepsake from the ancient world. Countless skeletons and corpses have shriveled in the arid air. He hands you a package. This should help you understand the illness. Plus one item. Close there. Dust of sea. I don't like that! Momentarily renders invisible creatures partially visible. Use sets enemy power to 0. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna risk the doom. Take a short nap on your bed, you phone your best friend and talk about unrelated stuff. Time flies so fast. Continue your long investigation. I just want to get my stuff back up. See if we can't recruit anyone. Gossip, recently tap water, blah blah blah. Recruit, sorry I don't have time for games. It's been the same since you came back. Give me a break. Kairi is reading a horror manga about spirals. Gee, I wonder. Ah, nice. Gives you +1 luck. Fucking great, Hachi. Cool, thanks, bud. Alright, let's investigate the gym. Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. Huh, sludgy vapors rise slowly upward, forming a perfect spiral. You back away from the window, surprised by this curious phenomenon. Reports mention a patient 0. Who could they be? I don't have any money. That's right. I spent it all. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Let's take her home. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Oh, thanks. You can sneak in the hospital and borrow the information about patient 0. In the hospital, looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from her exhaustion. Sneak past her. Dexterity check success. You manage to sneak past her and rummage through the cabinet. Finally, you locate the information you were looking for. +10 experience. Nice. Discipline. Regain 1 stamina for all successful event skill checks. Let's go. +1 knowledge. Art knowledge. I mean, the abs alone. Like, come on. Let's up our charisma. Okay. Let's see if we can't try to recruit more people. Now that we're more charismatic. Cool. So we did get another Wow, Kyrie, you suck! Can I fucking boot you? Get out of here. Fuck you. Alright. 28% doom. Walking through the hospital corridor, you hear disgusting slurping sounds coming from the closet. Ugh! A bloodsucker! So, boom, 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 boom. Nope. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. We'll try this too. Go, my goons! Ow! Nice! Did we get anything? Nope, doesn't seem. Patient Zero's house seems empty. You should search it carefully. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wanted to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Strength check success! You find another letter behind a wardrobe. Explains the reason your friend left was that the shadow people were stalking him. You shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company's truck driver's face. The man dabbled in magic. You found a journal describing a certain village and instructions for summoning a ritual. It seems that he tried to contact an entity from the dream realms. Let's go. Suddenly, an empty bottle smashes on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the glass fragments and notice a mass assailant holding a baseball bat. Yo, she cute though. Nice. Oh, they're weak to this type of weapon. Nice. Found an item. Prescription. I took some damage, though. Prescription. Where could you fill a prescription like this? Can I equip it? It's for an expensive pharmacy drug. I don't have any injuries. Oh well. I guess I'll just investigate the hospital. Takahashi, you hear what you perform. Oh, okay. Talk with me. After a bit of playful coaxing, you convince her to join you for another lap or two. The extra competition motivates you to push yourself harder. You wrap up your workout tired but satisfied with yourself. Oh, here we go. Managed to sneak through the floor while avoiding the police and finally reach the quarantine wing where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulses are slowly weakening and their blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. Following the old man's advice, you throw the dust of seeing in the air. It reveals a weird elongated monster hanging from the ceiling. One above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Prepare yourself. Take notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish. Okay. No, wait, hold on. Prep that attack. Strong attack. Bam, bam. Oh, right. Boom. Ally attack! Oh! Ivy! Alright, let's try to get in as many attacks as possible. Oh, no. Oh, I can't see his health. Not before he fucking kills me, though! Yep, I died. Ripperoni. Unplug a patient! Unplugging life support will kill... Life support from one of them will weaken the monster, but kill the patient? Oh my. The creature's severed body falls on the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining part slithers back onto the now closing hole of the ceiling. You manage to catch a glimpse of the other side. The side of the other side makes you fall to your knees. It wasn't the creature's body that you managed to cut off. It was merely a finger. Shaken, you sneak out of the hospital. One thing is certain, though. It's weird that it's the end of this weird illness. Hospital's now safe. Plus 15 XP minus 3. I'm dead? Question mark? No, I'm not. I'm fine. Thaumaturgy teacher? Yeah, 2B used to be one of the most outstanding classes in school, at least before their teacher's disappearance. Her replacement glides through the school, entrancing all those around her with her soft voice and calming, emotionless eyes. Now she stands at the front of the class, scribbling occult symbols in chalk and hissing lessons about the old gods. The children no longer play, but sit in their seats until dark, chanting along, learning of the Eldritch Masters and preparing to serve them. Hey, go home and sleep! Hey, can I go home and sleep? Cool. Ah, investigate downtown twice. And I leveled up! Hi, Hellspawn! Fast swimmer, faster offensive actions. Hot bath, improved resting at home. Oh. That's good. I like faster actions, but you know what? I like hot bath even more. Let's get more stamina too. That will okay, that does increase my current stamina. Cool. Following a rumor, you visit the house of a schoolgirl who acted really strange in class. The girl's parents sit crying in the living room and fearfully point you upstairs. Alright, but first we need to... The Legion lesson. Investigate downtown twice. So travel downtown. I'm still poor, so we need to investigate downtown. I still have my one friend! Preparing. Last time we called the police, and yeah, we did good. Plus $2. Investigate downtown again. Experts were baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of the part. You can't cast one spell without paying anything. Climbing a tree, you get a better view of the class. Weird schematics of some portal drawn in the blackboard could help with in the future. Find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is a cash and note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? Well, now I got money. She sits in her bedroom in a bloodstained uniform, a dead rat lying in her hands. Asked why she killed it, she just grins. Hold on, now we can go downtown. We can fucking buy some shit. Hold on. Seaside? Hardware shop had some good shit. Let's see, that's a strength-based weapon, and I'm a dex-based character. Look at the flashlight. Increase my perception. Let's investigate the apartments again. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip but grab out the railing at the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It's slowly standing up. Ugh! Okay. I'm starting to understand this game a little more. He has 16 HP. He does 2 reason damage. Her ritual most combat rituals are a combination of 5 bows and collapsing. If you don't get it right, you'll be provided with a hint. Bow. Pray. Leave an offering. Deal 6 damage. Soak the ties to our world. Ask your ally to distract the enemy. A successful, faster combat action for the duration of this counter. Failed. Lose right now. There's chance. Reduce your experience by 5 and raises your chance to hit by 10 for the rest of this counter. Learn about your enemy. Huh? This attack can't hurt a ghost enemy? Oh! Great. Great. Okay. Meditate. We'll lose 2 stamina, but get a reason back. So we'll do that twice. Clap, clap, bow, bow, clap. I think I got 2 ritual moves right. Oh, my reason is getting hit. He's going to do 2 reason damage. If I burn 1 offering, I'll do 6 damage, and then he'll have 4 HP left. Yeah, I'm just gonna burn 2 Fuck. Alright, that's fine. I can just... Whew! Alright. The former teacher of the class may prove useful. Knocking on the door, however, gets you no answer. Subtle chittering behind the door. Let's investigate this village. Feel like you're on the brink of losing your mind. You decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasuki. Hey, kiddo, says the priest who's currently moving some boxes in the church building. Could you lend me a hand? Lift the heaviest box. Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yasuki invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. Parishioners? He explains your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all your doubts and anxiety. +3 reason, -1 stamina. No, that's perfect. I need that. The little boy from school has been attacked by his classmates. Someone has been branding the patients with occult symbols. Branded like cattle. Are they preparing a feast for their eldritch masters? You find him in the hospital covered in bites. Just what is this whole summoning that he speaks of between his sobs? Meet with your friend who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital watching the sunset. Now would be the perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. Don't ruin the calm moment. Sometimes it's better not to know. You chat until your friend's break is over. No other ideas, you decide to wait outside the school itself. Nice. Alright, student B. Cheaper pharmacy items. Student F +1 charisma. Nice. Alright. Stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help your investigation. Alright, my knowledge is 5. I didn't think I would win. You find a curious folder containing photos. With rising horror, you discover that you're in every one of them. The last photo shows a smiling man standing over your bed. Cool! All that reason I had to get back is gone now. Wonderful! Zeta the cat, hello, first time chatter. This gobbo needs a snoot squimsh or just a face squimsh. Yo! Oh yeah! I may look very squishable, but I'm also very bitey, so at your own risk. You bump into one of your teammates in the gym. Hey, Takahashi, he says, looking over you with brows furrowed. Are you doing okay? You've been acting really weird lately, and you look super tired. You shouldn't burden her with everything that's going on, but... Luck check! Success! You hesitate, but after a deep breath, you tell her what's really going on. Shockingly, she believes you and wants to help. You try to convince her that you're fine on your own, but she's clearly made up your mind. You feel guilty letting her get involved, but you know she'll be a big help. Aiko's friend. Well, allows one additional inventory slot. Alright, you hear a scream coming from school. It's time to enter. You sneak in through a window and skulk across the shadowy corridors. All the classrooms have emptied out. Peering into one, you spot the corpse of a teacher nailed to the chalkboard. Shaking, you approach it. You spot an odd bulge protruding from his stomach. It rides against your fingers as you probe it. Suddenly, the teacher's chest rips apart, showering the classroom with gore. From within, a child coated in meat and intestines leaps out, screeching with joy! Oh, she's only gonna do 1 stamina damage? Fantastic! We can beat her ass! Can I do ally attack? Yeah. Oh god, my goons fucked her up! Damn! Alright! Let's go, goons! As you near the gym hall, the chanting and rhythmic drums grow louder, threatening to intoxicate you. You crack the door open and stifle a scream. The entire school is gathered around a huge portal surrounded by black candles from within. The bellowing of the beast being summoned echoes. The teacher stands at the front, covered in a purple robe, her true form. Oh! Knowledge is power! The school? I'm fighting the school? Maybe if you defeat them, the horror will end? special actions I can do. Stop doing that! The school building has become a portal to an unknown place. Close it before it's too late. Alright, that seemed to help. There we go. Well, I wish my screen would stop doing that. I wasn't really gonna point that out, V, but, yeah. Why do the school have a scussy? You defeated school. Yeah, I defeated the education system! With her dying scream, the teacher throws herself into the portal. Her vicious master shows no mercy. You hear it devour her before the connection shuts. The confused children lie on the ground crying. Thanks to you, however, they are safe. Tragic tale of the thaumaturgy teacher, ending A. Alright, plus 30 XP, plus 15 XP. There's still hope, minus 3 doom, and time passes. Friendly dog disappeared last night, but you'll have to find a new place to buy equipment. No, the dog! Empty bottle with water. Hot water. What's my stats looking like? I need more reason, don't I? Man, I thought the better bathtub. Like, hold on. Improved resting at home. Oh, that's if I just go rest at home. Okay. Can I level up? Yes, I can. Quick thinking, you advance. Oh, wait, hold on. Quick thinking, plus 1 dexterity. There are always a way out from a seemingly hopeless situation. I like that. Plus 1 luck, plus 1 knowledge. Let's do that. And. Some more strength. Alright, anything on TV? Nope. Hey, buddy. Alright, new mystery. The bizarre brood of the blood-curdling botanist, or the far-out fable of a fear festival. Botany! Your neighbor asked you to help her husband, Shiro-san has gone missing. She is worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. Where is he and why would he need so much fertilizer? Basic school location twice. I have so many goons with me! Hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. A weird bubbling sound lures you to a dark shower room. On the floor, you find a swimsuit thrown over a grotesque leathery coil. Wait, that's not a coil. Oh! Hey, girl. There we go. A new yet undefined species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats? Taking over their bodies could have the same effect with other mammals. Alright, fantastic! I'm gonna go home and get some rest. Damn. Investigating the street. The only metro line in town connects to the University and Science Complex. You should take a ride to gain some time, but you've been feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? Luck check success. Even though the metro car is completely empty, you arrive at the station without any problems, saving valuable time. Minus 2% doom. Let's go! Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he does. Last month, he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch orders with an address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt and I'll look for it. Something is wrong. I don't see anyone. Oh god. Thanks for the -1 reason. While the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid, you think you can make out the address, at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. You had no idea that the funeral you've been invited to would end with the guests slashing their hands to feed the deceased with their blood. You stay at the back, shocked by how grotesque it is. Suddenly the guests turn their heads in your direction. It's your turn now. I could have had folklore studies! Alright, I'll follow it. As gruesome as it is, it's still a tradition. However, you can't shake the feeling that the deceased smiled slightly as you carefully cut your hand. Stark, you don't remember the trees growing so close to each other. Oh. I need to get out now. The suspicious group you've been following is gathered in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of a ritual in a clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Ow! Fall down and injure yourself. Luckily, you managed to limp away unnoticed. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring? Give us some thoughts. Oh, you get completely lost in your thoughts. You wander around the woods for a long time, but you're sure you have new leads in your investigation. You follow the faint sound to a telephone line pole. The moment you notice giant hairy balls underneath it, they start to twitch and rise. Oh! He does doom damage, but I'm at the perfect number. See what that woman was wearing? Dirt road. Oh my god, I'm still lost in the woods! I don't want to be lost in woods. You have a feeling you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There's someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. Luck check success. It's just a creepy scarecrow. Relieved, you decide to leave the area just in case. Ah! Get me out of here! Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine, probably dedicated to some local spirit. Smells statue looks alien and menacing. Oh, to your horror, you discover a severed human hand behind the statue. Cool. In the forest, you hear a faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog caught by its hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. You free the injured dog! Thankfully, the animal follows you! Oh, we get dog! Higher chance of finding items after combat. Wolf! Dog is wagging his tail! Yeah! Let's go! Stumble upon a half-eaten deer carcass! Oh. Wait, no, actually, that's bad. Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's the gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives way, and you fall down the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overground basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. Plants are attacking you. You must protect the injured Shiro-san and lead him to safety. You will continue to lose health each turn. gardener from the nature man outside. You'll need to complete this action multiple times to leave the mansion. Ooh, what's that? Stop and take a closer look at Zero Solid's injuries. The top of Shiro San's head flies off, revealing his brain out of the burst fruiting body of a fungus. Okay! Now we don't fuck with that. You'll die at the beginning of your next encounter? Not if I got anything to say about it! Oh, I found a rusty sickle. Nice. And I leveled up. Folklore studies. Assume knowledge. Brain blast! Okay. I think... what's my knowledge at? We'll do folklore studies. And you know what? For some reason, I feel like I should just get my reason up. You know? Oh, look at that! I'm fine! The fungus dies, and with it the gardener. With nobody to grow from, you hope that's the end of it. You finally understood something. The plants weren't attacking you. They were protecting you from the unnatural form of life. Weakened, you stumble out of the mansion, hoping to forget. Ending B. Huh. Oh, God stirs. There's something wrong with the tap water. It's black and oily and glistening. Smelling like death. You hope it's just a temporary issue. Can't regain health in between mysteries. Great! Wonderful. Rusty sickle. Oh, more damage. Small chance of dealing 1 extra damage. Let's go. Did I get the robot's treasure? What robot treasure? I'm nearly dead. Oh. I don't have enough experience. Anything on TV? The TV host is gutting a big octopus. At least that's what she claims, but there's way too many tentacles. Alright, last mystery. Far-right fable of a fear festival. Your aunt has sent you a letter inviting you for a curious-sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree you needed a break from all the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst that could happen? You ask yourself as you board the bus. Oh, right! There's an extra $1 inside the robot. I forgot about that. I remember now, B. I didn't realize that's what that was. It was a little robot. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. Someone is waiting for you? Just when you thought you... Fat man wearing dusty overalls approaches you. That's the inn owner who promised to you pick you up. Following close behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are so deformed they resemble claws more than hands. I'm glad I took folklore studies. Oh, this is different. Progress this mystery, choose actions that will advance the clock. As you learn about the terrible secret of this village, more actions will unlock. Inn's room is dusty like it hasn't seen any visitors in years. I wonder if anyone cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder on the available activities laying on the table. Relax a bit. Patch up your wounds and enjoy the nature. Feels great, finally you can relax for a bit and enjoy the warm water. Oh, hell yes. festival. There's still some festival before the festival starts. The locals are seemingly busy setting up stands and decorating the place. A few stands are already open, but you can't shake off the feeling something is wrong. It's getting late. Look for friends. Can I spend some time with you? Sure. Learn more about the festival itself. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? They all wore strange masks. Should you follow them into the forest or try to find more information about the festival? Let's explore the thicket! I don't have a camera! Knowledge check failure! Our master is coming and we can all bask in its glory. Hello, magician! Going back to the inn, you overhear 2 masked villagers. They are talking about something awakening at the next dam. Dawn. I wonder what that's up with that. Going back to the you wonder what's up with that. You decide to block the entrance to your room with a nightstand. The festival is ending tomorrow and you can't be too careful. Villagers seem to follow your every step here. Street vendor switch from -1 reason. Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Is that blood? Where is everybody? Trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to the outskirts of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest there's an answer waiting for you. Four actions until sunrise. You're surprised to find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of the forest. When you get closer, however, you discover that he's wearing a realistic mask that falls to the ground. Do you have a moment to speak about this product? Dream salesman! Stop dealing damage to my reason! My doom's at 99%. It's said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism seeped into it. Knowledge check failure! Plus 2% doom! It's free once again. The invisible strands of spider web slowly cover the entire city, entrapping everyone, including you. Wrapped in cocoons, but suspended in near-death state, you will wait days, months, or maybe years until it's finally your turn to be eaten. Yay! Great. Cool. I died again. Oh god, so pink. So blue. No, not that one. That was not bad. That one's very bad. That was very bad. This game is amazing. Fun fact, it's a game made by... It seems like a game made by one guy. And a dentist, no less. I like this one. Alright, let's try again. We'll succeed in a run eventually. Maybe we try a different one. Casting spells constant reason increases doom instead. I could, like... You... Increases doom penalty. I don't plan on casting spells. The media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about stars disappearing from the night sky? Okay. Alrighty, so... Enthrallment. I don't want to use a spell. Go to change the outfit. Yeah, that little dollar. Anything else I can click on here? Now I have $5. Is it going to rain? Alright, what do we got here? This is Verses of Violent Vigil, Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors, Freaky Feature of Found Footage, Eerie Episode of Evolving Eels. Okay, we can do the, I know how to do this one now. I can, like, get the two junk items to just throw away. I also need that for the sailors, too. Eels? Why not? While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back? You know, the one who studies fish? You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious what weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. Saw that creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder what weird fish did he find this time. Receive -1 damage from attacks during combat encounters. Oh, nice! Ichthyology. Investigate the seaside location twice to complete this quest. You can do that easy. +1 reason. Let's go. I'm already at max. Inside the man's pockets to find documents. They're all strangely dry. Did the man really drown, or was he brought here? Maybe going crazy, but you swear something is watching you from the sea. -1 reason. Fun fact, Kana's gender is random every run. I always call them my friend of indeterminate gender. Fun fact, Kana is gender fluid. Kana's pronouns are randomly selected as he, she, or they when generated. Oh, I love that! Okay. Do I want to go in the shop? I could go downtown and guaranteed, like, get, like... No, okay. I like a flashlight, though. Flashlight's good. Alright, what if Is there anywhere else I can shop for things? Huh? Hardware shop? I may need to up my strength. Now, question is the speed just like how much time it takes? That's only got a 50% chance to hit, though. So a higher speed means it takes more time. Like it's a bigger bar for my action. Okay, so I want lower speed. That's not much of a difference. I'll go for 4 damage. We'll go with the Carpenter Hammer. Alright, alright. Find an envelope lying on your pillow. +2 funds, -1 reason. Oh, hell yeah. We'll try one more time. Nope. But we do get the compass. Oh, map. Investigating village and forest locations has small chance of lowering doom. I like the compass. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll take tips. What you got for me, B? Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. Now depends if you want slow or fast weapons. If the weapon's combat stat is high, you can swing the weapon more times per turn. I buy the shittier version then. The board says Kratu Barada Nikto, by the way. There was a hole here. Oh. And a Silent Hill reference. So we got a fucking... We've got a Day the Earth Stood Still reference. A Silent Hill reference. A Satan reference. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You recognize the sticker on the book. It came from the local library. The neighbor's office at school is empty. You do find a few jars, and all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protest, Cotton decides to take one jar home. Have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How could she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? Cost to reason. What if I just brought it back to the library? Feel drowsy, just like... Don't trust doctors at the end of this. Do to Kana what was done to your eye. Your eye, even. Wait. Wait, stab Kana? Let me use this book. Mind wipe. -1. Oh. I lost 100 experience. Fantastic. Alright. -80 XP. Damn. Alright, I guess I'll study. The hammer is generally better, but if you raise your strength, the crowbar can outscale it. Since you're a swimmer, I believe dexterity is better if you're looking for best and slot weapons. Yeah, I am the swimmer. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. You don't see anything at first, at least you notice it. Bloated body of Athiol is getting closer. If you want to protect your fellow queer, then yes, okay. We'll try the shop one more time. For a chance at the steak knife. Nope. Alright then. Now I've sufficiently wasted my time. Thank you, Enrico. Oh no, I failed the charisma check this time. Kana was right, someone tried to burn some papers. It might have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. So weird your neighbor was really into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. Master is coming and we all can bask in its glory. A glitched magician? And he does doom damage. Alright, do that. Bam, bam. Nope, not even that. Let me do... Ah, they are weak against this type of weapon. Die, glitched magician. There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what is hiding in there. He shrugged non-committedly. You just wish you could throw this damn jar in the trash. Legend from the prefecture eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors and dump their corpses in a lake full of eels. Eels at the prefecture would lay their eggs inside. Investigate the seaside. Oh yeah, no, I usually do the one that guarantees. In the summer of 1971, an entire class trip fell into the sea when a rock they were standing on collapsed. Their bodies were never found until now. Oh, the entire class? Well. No! Son of a bitch! Yay! Hurting other people feels good. Is this a reference to Hotline Miami? Is the Carpenter Hammer a reference to Hotline Miami? Think about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment. You go to sleep. Spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is she? A class reunion! Yeah, no, once I read hurting other people feels good, it's like, oh, this is Hotline Miami. 100%. Oh, I'm gonna fucking rest, because my reason is bad. Is it because I spent so much time resting? Cool. You cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels filling around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? The swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside the putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading from them in all directions. I found the neighbor, but when his eyes burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye, too. Alright, stab her eye. Oh! I'm actually stabbing the eye. You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on a chair in your waiting area. Wake up, dude. You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. You groggily open your eyes to see your friend. Kana's wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't be waking with my left eye anytime soon. Yeah, now you're just gonna blink with your right. Thank you for saving my life. You're still processing the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes. Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying your neighbor's place. Word for solving this mystery. Plus 30 XP, a plus 15 XP, minus 3% doom, and one more day. I saved Kana! The whole town has stopped receiving any outside signal. It must be the radio mass failure. The whole town stopped receiving the signal. It must be cut off from the world. Alright. Status. I need more reason. No more money and robot song. Oh. That's what it means. Nothing on the TV. Most importantly, your friend of indeterminate gender sticks with you for the rest of the run. Oh, nice! So that means... Oh, hell yeah! Alright. Next mystery! Freaky feature of found footage! 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of nearby forests. Now, on the first anniversary of their disappearance, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he, and what did the students discover out there? Hey, Dork, I'm with you. Why are we going back to my place? Alright. Investigate the mansion location twice to complete this quest. Easy enough? There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched her unsuspecting guests together for final gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? On the sewing machine, you spot a strange engraving. When you get closer to investigate, your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge. You leave the room quickly. Yeah, no, just taking 1 less damage. Grow teeth? Adds a new combat action, bite, until the end of this mystery. Costs 2 stamina. I mean... now I have teeth. And hold on. I can forget spells? Forget the spell? Costs 4 reason. My reason's pretty low though. Forget the spell. I don't need that. Investigating the mansion. You enter a room full of wooden statues. You're amazed by how realistic some of them look. So realistic, in fact, that you could have sworn one of them blinked. Oh, hey, man. He does reason damage. I hate that. Pillar vampire. Okay, well, he looks like Coneheads. I can bite now. Bite. Bite. Bite, 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 bite! Bite, 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 bite! I outbit the vampire! The legends say the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. It points you in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. Fantastic! My reason is very bad right now. Can I recruit some people? It's my teeth, isn't it? -1 dexterity, son of a bitch. Hikaru. Get out of here. Fuck you, man. Oh boy, -1 stamina. Notice mentioned a village not far from town. You decide to take the bus. Getting closer, you can help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. The location's threat level increases. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. Also, hi, Irish Jacob. Hey, did you hear the one how the vampire dated the death mage? It's because she was a necromancer. Da-da-da-da-da-da. People point out and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks to listen to the man's cursed incantation. Can my reason stop getting fucked? Where'd I get this book from? Oh, son of a bitch. And now I'm stuck in the forest. Sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave walls. Use your flashlight. Flashlight's beam reveals additional symbols in the shadows that help you interpret the spell instructions drawn on the cave's walls. Abolish. Lowers eldritch enemy damage by 1. Okay. While wandering through the woods, okay, try to decipher +2% doom. Yeah, thanks, game! 3 tree branches. Get lost. Get another 10 XP. The rumored witch house seems empty. The basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. Oh, on the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. Take cassettes and run. Not being able to deal with it, you decide to grab the tapes and run. You wander aimlessly through the woods for a few hours until you're found by a search party. You lead them to the house, but the door to the basement is missing. The case remains open. The forest is restless. 3 XP. It feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. The rest action is less effective. Thanks, game. How is my reason I need to take a cold shower? Alrighty. Yeah, hold on. TV. Oh. Repair them. Could help me with this. Interesting. Hey, man. Leeches get bigger. Alright. Next mission! I need to go to the hospital. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. You receive an official-looking letter for what does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? We regret to inform you of the passing of your client and your granduncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst that could happen? Following the directions. I want to get rid of the leeches, though! God damn. Following directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everybody? Explore mansion action will unlock new locations and progress this mystery. I finally leveled up! Void? I forget it! Running shoes. Smaller doom penalty from running from combat. Folklore. Increase knowledge. Plus luck. I don't think I can really re-roll it, so I'll take folklore studies. I'll take dexterity. Takes you some time, but finally you manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on in here. 4 actions on the right allow you to investigate the location and interact at 9 p.m., 8 hours till dawn. Young woman wrinkles her nose when she notices you. You can swear you've seen the symbol engraved on her necklace before. If you want to pay respects to that old creep, follow the corridor on the right. Explore mansion. Overgrown garden. Last time I touched it, it went great for me. Yay! Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe other guests will know. The woman wrinkles her nose. You can swear you've seen the necklace. You didn't get here with a letter. Here, take mine. I'd like to thank you on behalf of our client for participating in this vigil on such short notice. He was a spiritual person, left instructions we were asking you to follow closely. 9 p.m. start of the village. 10 p.m. Pray over the body. Bow, bow, clap, clap. A lot of supper. Feed the plant and study the blood. Cover the mirror in the storage room. End of vigil? Okay, thank you. A pair standing next to the window. The man is muttering something to himself while his wife is observing you with her unnaturally bulgy eyes. This reminds me of one of my books. Okay. 10 p.m. Pray over the body. Bow, bow, clap, clap. Bow, bow, clap, clap. There's a weird symbol tattooed on the man's toe. Remember, you're in Japan. Healthcare is affordable. Oh, this is a fun one. Hey, what's on Peepaw's toe? Yeah, I see it now. Alright. Corridor only. And I think it's like 12 p.m. Where's the body again? Clap, clap, bow, bow. Oh, great, man, stamina. -1 stamina. And -2 reason. Thanks, leeches. Corpses are strung on wire like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. Check out the supper. Let's not pretend like we want to be here. Strength check failed. It smells so nauseating it almost makes you sick. Fantastic. Go away, please. You shudder instantly, recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is the vigil being held in a place like this? Check the wardrobe. A meat cleaver. Another strength weapon. Extra damage against human and monster enemies. Fuck it, yeah, I'll equip that. Dilapidated corridor. Explore again. You know, that's an explorer, yep. He does doom damage. Alright, it is 12 a.m. So, Vigil Pamphlet, we need to pray over the body, clap, clap, bow, bow. Oh. Where is everybody? Seems that someone's already removed all the furniture from this room. The overgrown plane is casting an unsettling shadow. Oh, okay. Hey buddy, where'd you go? Alright. Hearing a shuffling sound coming from behind a wardrobe, you decide to push it out of the way. You discover a niche in the wall. Someone's put 3 dusty dolls in there. When you try to reach and grab one, however, they jump off and scatter around the room, giggling. Puppet matron! Clap, clap, bow, bow. Ritual is too short to have an effect. Alright, it's stabbing time then! You managed to find one of the guests. They are shaken but otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door is gone. Young woman wrinkles her nose. Okay, let's not pretend like we want to be here. Oh, thanks! Body's still gone. Study, creepy still. Exploring mansion, sure. Why not? Alright, cool. -2 funds, I didn't have any money! What are you doing here? Entering a dark room, you spot Hawato and his wife hugging each other. When they turn around, you scream in terror. Their bodies are slowly becoming one, and their fused faces express the same thing. Rage. Is that rage? Oh, this gonna hurt. Okay, they do 1 reason damage, so I need to finish this in very few turns. Cool. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. The walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages slowly get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. A.m. once you forcefully lead your hands. You reach for a knife and stab a surprised guest. Conclude the ritual. The price is paid. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the wet grass. The old mansion nowhere to be seen. Standing next to you is a naked, bloated old man. You recognize the tattoo on the man's toe. It's your deceased granduncle. With a coarse voice, he explains the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you're weak and your head spins. The death toll must remain the same. 2 die and 2 survive. Feel like vomiting, and the old man who had cheated death disappears behind trees. Everything gets dark. The man who thought it was your uncle has cheated death, making you an accessory to murder. You know the police officers won't believe you when you tell them the truth and do your best to forget the nightmare you left behind. Woo! Alright. I got enough to level up. Let's go. I know I forgot to heal the feed the plant. Arcane storm. Local scientists are baffled and President Aurora glows. There. Okay. Reason cost of spells increased by 1. Alright. Listen, I'm learning a lot of things, okay? I still have leeches! I want to get rid of leeches. Alright, so I need to discard 2 items. Discard. And discard. You sneak in the alley in the dead of the night, gagging, you look through the restaurant's garbage. It's all vile pulp, though a few chunks of meat look like promising samples. Hospital? Hospital. Hospital! Can he fix this? He can! I don't have money! At least I got rid of the leeches. Kana's still with me. You're wrestling on the other side of your apartment door, someone's trying to get in. Hey, man! Not cool! Oh, that sucks. I got a concussion? Oh, I mean, until the current mystery, that's fine. Kana's still alive, though. That's all I care about. Ow! Wait, what's that? A baseball bat. And a level. Whoa, those abs! Yeah. Also, hold on. Let me see if I can't recruit anyone. +1 dex, let's go. Also, I have a lot of doom. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts a deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Call the police. Oh, great. More doom. That's what I need. Prepare for a bath. You think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired. Just maybe ice cold water is a good idea. Strength check success. Ice cold water revitalizes you and you're ready for the investigation. Stay in line for hours. Questions fall into years. Allowing money. Experience? Some experience. Hey, there's the steak knife. That's what I was looking for. Because, yeah, that's strength based. So I want the steak knife. Boom. $69 doom! Let's go. Oh, it's gone now. -2 doom, back to 69, baby! And we're getting that XP back. And we're getting that fucking stamina back up. Oh, hearing footsteps, you turn around. Behind you stands a pretty woman in a sweater. Natural beauty. Yes, this is exactly what I need. You shudder seeing the weird woman reaching in her pocket and producing a nasty-looking knife. Pretty face, mind if I borrow? Oh. Oh god. Oh god, she ain't happy. Brace. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, she hurting. Well, he's about to hit. Lucky earrings. Ooh. Stored items. +2 luck. Yeah, sure. Store the bat. Take the tapes back out. Because I want the tapes. I want to see what... If I can... Oh. Vial plus meat! You look at the charts and cannot believe your eyes. While the standard test didn't detect anything weird, adding drops of human blood revealed something horrible. Whatever this thing is made of, it's alive. Beating a soft pulse against the glass. Your friend leaves you with papers, muttering an excuse to preparing to flee town on the next train. Yay! Prepare to fight and march down to the restaurant. However, you find no Eldritch Horde to duel. Instead, you're shocked to find nothing but a gap in the street. You ignore the distraught customers still lining up where they remember the entrance. Investigating the grounds, you see something glisten where the kitchen used to be. Cautiously, you look at the chunk of meat and then jump back with a yell. As it flexes, it opens a weary eye, grins, and wanders off in its stubby black claws. You walk home, shaken. In your head, you hear the weird ramen breathing in its bowl. You only stop to throw up on the street. Yay! Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around the downtown streets. The police are hopeless. Take the key! Been reading since morning. Did I have a poster there? Let's see. I still need to up my reason. Nothing weird? What was that? Nothing? Don't worry about it. dial on the phone. Lame. And I still have leeches! Alright. Only one mystery left to investigate. And stored items. Grab that. Baseball bat. Discard. Meat cleaver. Discard. Finish that part up. So where can I... It's really broken, but maybe find a way to repair them. Nothing. Okay. I'm not gonna waste much time there. He won't be needing it for sure, but still feel bad about stealing it from a corpse. Illicit firearm, one-handed perception. Fuck it, we ball. Big tall, just a weakened state. Nice pick me up. -1 funds. I already have a flashlight. Let me sell it. Yay. Yes, mutilated corpse. Investigate the mansion again. Some of the previous owners of this mansion like to read dusty tomes reach the ceiling at a time, but maybe you could spare me to look through the books. I don't have time with this. Who has time to read books? Ah, cool. Oh, hey. Hospital. Enter. Doctor. Leeches. Heal me of leeches. Hasty aid. I'm taking stamina damage in a combat. Replace hasty aid with a new random injury. Great. 9% doom. Doing good so far. Oh. Small dock buildings hide some terrible secrets. Cool. Thanks for the face. Try to recruit allies. Ah! Take long, but I found someone willing to join you at the bar. You explain everything you know so far over a few drinks. A witch. The full moon shines bright in the cloud of the sky, and the ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their starter's type, blah blah blah. What is that? Making the figures on board. It's not the sailors. The black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail away out of the harbor. You're terrified of the power, but relieved they did not drag their meat puppets with them. Here we got ending A! Never return yet. Mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat on the waves, although some claim they see strange beings coming into the port at night. Necessary experience. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-boo, ba-da-bing. I leveled up. Crimson Moon spot over Ishikawa keeps everyone on edge. All enemies gain plus 20 power. Alright, let me level up here. Faster offensive actions, I like it. And let's up our reason. Go home. Take the key. We're gonna rest. Scrub yourself, but you'll never be clean again. Let's go hot water. Alright. Let's check out the lighthouse! Boom, 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 boom! And enter the lighthouse. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you two things: that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place. Then you should run away from this place as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect this door to a hole inside of the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. Here's a look at the switch while evading the knives and glass shards. With a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you find a gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in weird moist goo. It's just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes itch and water. But to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect a faulty plug. Not enough strength. You're surprised at how finally managed to separate each other. Okay. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Not enough charisma. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises a knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. Okay. Climbing up the winding staircase, stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and the mask off. Nothing personal, really. The ultimate opportunist. Nice! I shot him to death. I have ringing ears now. Great. I just shot a man a bunch of time. Following a winding staircase, you're stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings, and pinned them here. The more you study them, the more you discover you can't remember any of them except one. Select the title of the second mystery you investigated. Ah! Is this one. Correct answer. You rip the newspaper clipping out of the case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it and with a buzz, the gate opens. Dark clouds swirl again around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Did I do it? Did I win? As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the Eldritch God, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Congratulations, you are safe. For now. I survived! I actually did it! Ha ha! That was fun. I shot Takashi-san several times. With only 89% due. Fucking GG easy. Do better next time, buddy. Alright. Type the teacher action to be saved and loaded during combat. Head crawler. Clicking through your death disabled. Fix the top bar disappearing. Okay. Alright then. Let's do another one. Oh, well, that's very pink. this one works. Alright, let's do it again. Can't click any of those. Let's go! Alright, I guess I'll play someone else now. Did I unlock anyone? No. Let's start with the idol. And why does her face have that covering it? Like, she's the only one that has that happen. So, like, I'm curious, what does this mean? Brittle Bones running your family, you spent each summer in a cast. You start with an extra XP and bandages, but an injury may occur whenever the player takes combat. Ew. We'll do random horror. Or normal World of Horror. Some new addition? Alright. Oh! Endless mode. It's hopeless. You can't stop the old gods in this mode. There are no mysteries to solve. Earn points by surviving an endless stream of encounters. Scenario mode. Short adventures set during the events of classic mode. Coming in the future. Resting increases the doom penalty. We'll do this one. We'll fight the funny mirror. Vanished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. The glimpses behind your reflection are just the beginning of a real nightmare. Alright, oh god, yeah, her fucking stats suck. Mega Merc? Hold on, why'd she get the Mega Milk shirt? Oh, library notes. Use gain a random spell, lose 1 to 2 reason. Yeah, sure. Invisibility. Till the end of the current mystery, there is no doom penalty for escaping from a combat. Costs 4 reason. Extra $1. Alright. So we have different outfits now. Innocent Student. The collection. Oh. Rebel outfit. Oh, that one's cute. And the star. I like the rebel outfit. We can go with that one. I can't believe she's got the fucking Mega Milk shirt. Demolition of an old inner city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents, and most recently, 6 people were suspected arson. Alright. Oh, lost the Mega Milk shirt. Alright, become a morbid mermaids, Far Out Fable of Fear Festival, Privileged Botanist, Freaky Feature of Found Footage, Horrible History of Household Hell. I want to try this one again, only where I actually investigate the hole. shrimping raid. We shrimping it up in here. We straight up shrimping. How's it going, Yako? For those of you who don't know me, I came in with the raid. Hi, I'm Draxy Daggerhead, a Goblin Punk Pirate VTuber type thing that plays a variety of games, including horror, RPGs, first-person shooters, 3D platformers, or whatever the fuck I feel like. And today we're playing World of Horror, speaking of horror. First time playing through this game. It's pretty fun. I like it. It's good clicky, adventure-y type game. Rail of Warp World, the Troubled Time seems like a puzzle you'd play, but the puzzle would hurt you. I did peek into your stream a little bit earlier. It looked like it was just a game. I like the art style. It looked cute. I look into it. But yeah, no. That was my next question of what you were doing, what you were up to. I hope you had fun with it though. Yeah, if you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. Take care of yourself, have a snack, get a drink, get a stretch, have a wink and a biscuit, do whatever you need to do. But if you want to stick around for the madness, welcome on aboard. Yeah! We're investigating murder mysteries, right? Is this the one we're investigating? Students disappeared. We're doing the Blair Witch Project. We're doing the Blair Witch Project. Oh, that's right. I get a random ally. Touch the rock. Who is my random ass ally? Ryuchi. Informant with the broken hands. Use pay 2 funds to lower doom by 3%. 0 to 3%. Okay, that's not bad. Use the man. I feel watched. Not my reason! Alright. Since we have such good charisma. Yeah, we can recruit more people. More charisma, -1 strength. Get the fuck out of here. Oh. I'll leave it alone. Oh, okay. +1 perception, nice. Oh, well, I'm just, causing more doom to happen. Oh, it does cause more doom every time I do that. Alright, investigating school. Yeah, this is a little point and click adventure game where you try to solve mysteries of an eldritch horror. It's in like 1980s Japan. And you just investigate and things happen and you gotta resolve them. It's roguelike. It's very fun. I'm enjoying myself. Now it's mentioned a village not far from your town. Decide to take a bus. Blah, blah. We investigate downtown. Should I shop, though? Yes. Also, dog. Dog is good. Ooh, actually, camera is a good buy. Considering there's things that, like... Okay, that was a sound. Oh, yeah, Gia told me about the boop earlier. I need the shovel! It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. Confront the stranger. Oh. That's like the thing you're good at! Is charisma! Oh my god. Journal abandoned Shinto shrine. +5 experience, +2 doom. Back to exploring the woods again. -2 stamina. Ah, kneeling by the shrine, you discover a small piece of paper tucked behind the statue. +5 experience. Find a pile of human teeth. Oh boy, come. Wow! She's covered in leeches. I just realized I don't have any weapons. Alright. So I can do this. Bam, bam. There we go. I just have my friends do the damage for me. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each title after one of the missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. You kneel down and lean forward to see what's inside the hole. It takes a while to process what you're looking at. A gigantic eye staring right at you. Hypnotized, you continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as the gargantuan beast lures you in. The very last moment, the suspicious tall man grabs you by the collar. He explains he is part of the cult protecting the house and the mysterious entity below it. You've got a bigger purpose than to die here, he says, before knocking you out. You make a few hours later on a bus heading back to your town. Freaky feature of found footage ending B. Aye, the force is restless. Alright. Contaminated water. Oh, great. Wonderful. So now I can't even heal myself anymore. Hey man, what's going on? Let's just find another mystery then. Horrible history of household hell. There are many old mansions around this town. Ooh Manor is one of them. Supposedly haunted by a family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place here? Investigate seaside location twice to complete this quest. Can do! I also would like to have a weapon, please. Thank you. Long conversation, they hand you the knife. Thank you. It's a knowledge weapon. And my knowledge is pretty good. Alright. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh boy, I've got a curse. Below the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for its extensive cave system. He cited rent some books that might help you. Oh, that's right, I haven't done this mystery yet. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It's a natural concert hall, he claims. Where should the mansion itself is located? Oh boy, love losing my reason. No one wants to be my friend. I all threaten them. Stop right there, you hear a voice coming behind you. You won't destroy my life's work. Man is obsessed. What if I do this? Nice! One turn, let's go. And we get a level up. Oh, she gets her own things. Fame. Faster combat actions for each ally you have. Ooh. Small XP bonus for casting spells. Yeah. Let's see. Knowledge. Very different mansions with a sketch. You finally find the one. There's only one problem. You'll need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. Oh boy, +2 doom! Make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friends have talked about. Let's explore it. visitation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. Nice. You heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find the key. Click the mansion's rooms to explore it. Oh boy! In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Thanks. Suddenly, a wall before you withers and falls apart, revealing a hole written with monstrosity. Aw, man, don't be mean to the guy. He's doing his best. There we go. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Nice. We got he ass! Feel any strength being channeled into you. Keep looking for a key. As you glance around. This can't be healthy. -2 stamina. Thanks, game. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched. Ah! I hate you, game. Seal Savesh. I mean, fuck yeah. Oh god, my reason though. I'm so unreasonable. Plus one reason. Yay, I'm very reasonable. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something important pulls you towards the light. Ah! Trek through the desert is exhausting, but you finally reach the oasis and you undress and step into the glowing water, submerging yourself completely. When you leave the pool, you feel different. I'm F-Drrr! A new seal appears on your skin. Oh, there goes my reason again. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps? Move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway directly into the cliff rock. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. Try to explore the side. It's too dark. Unholy chants coming from the caves connected to the mansions must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had, themselves. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and what tracks around the altar. Spells cost more! Alright. I think I'm gonna take a break here. Save my game. Save my proxy. You spend some time with your family living in a nearby town and rest. Feeling tainted by the horror you've experienced here, deep inside you know you'll be forced to return one day. You shouldn't take all these weird items with you. They will await you in storage. Student allies will return to the schoolyard. Save and exit. You're taking a break. The Doomtown isn't going anywhere. Alrighty. This is a fun game. I'm enjoying it so far. I might do it some more though. But yeah. Let's go ahead and raid on out here, friends. see who's getting into shenanigans. Let's see here. You know, they've raided into us a few times. Let's raid into Luna Baroness. New friend, go say hi. I'm very tired. Playing Mega Man Star Force? Never heard of that. Let's go ahead and raid out our friends and raid message. Of course, you never have to use my message or emotes. Just show support for any streamer that you want to support. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow from the last day of the week. We'll be doing Split Fiction and be finishing up the week, that is. I don't know how much longer there is in Split Fiction. But it's a fun game. Alright. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.